All right, y'all. I'm back with another video. This is another episode of White Folks Are Human Dragons. Uh, so I decided to do a better, cleaner version because I noticed once I posted the rough, rugged, rock version, they got me up off them platforms, man. Uh, I don't know what's so secretive about it. I mean, it's just anyway. We're gonna get into it. So, this is an episode of White Folks Are Human Dragons. And with this right here, it explains that there was a great red dragon who was standing in front of a pregnant woman who was about to give birth to a child. And he wanted to destroy the woman's uh, child. Now, this woman had to be the size of Satan, actually. And Satan is a big boy. And we're going to try to go into all that in this video. I'm going to explain everything to y'all so that you understand that Satan, the devil, and Lucifer are different people. Now, the devil can be used as a term to describe any one bad person. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but the devil is not, Satan and the devil and Lucifer are all three different people. All right. Uh, Satan is a dragon. He's a pure dragon and he is alive. That's who you see in this picture right here. Um, Lucifer is the son of Satan, who actually look more like a man, but he's a human dragon. Now, who is also, and Satan is also known as the devil, right? So this is Satan, what we're supposed to be looking at. I'm going to show y'all Lucifer so you understand. All right. This is a picture of, let me show y'all real quick. This is Lucifer right here himself. This is what they uh, built a statue of. However, he wasn't all like his body just didn't. Maybe it did, but I don't think his body was all like like model status and all that. As you can see, his feet. You can see he was chained up. He was locked up. Um, but I guess whoever painted this or built this wanted to give us an image, and this right here, what you're looking at, it's not a chair. Just so y'all understand. Let me show y'all real quick. Hold on. This is not a chair. These are his wings. These that's coming up right here, these are Lucifer wings. All right. These little hooks that you see are the claws coming from his wing. All right. You can see he has strong bone structure, really, really big bone. Then you can see his wings in the background, his wings looking like bat wings or something like that. Now, this is another more realistic picture of Lucifer right here. This is what they drew him as. And you can see right here in this photo, his horns are actually slumped over. Hold on, let me see something real quick. I mean, not slumped over. His horns are out now. You see? They're pointy. They can fold down, fold outwards. And so here, though, you see his feet, the feet difference in this image of Lucifer. Look at his feet. His feet look more like some kind of dragon type pig feet. You know what I'm saying? Right here in this image. But this is one of the oldest, supposed to be one of the oldest, closest images to Lucifer that they was able to get. Now, I did a comparison and look, it looks almost identical face-wise though. You can see Lucifer face right here, and you can see his face right here. Same kind of hair same kind of looking hair, but different colors, of course, because this is a statue and this is a drawing. But they kind of got it right. You know what I'm saying? So now what we'll do is listen to a Bible verse real quick before we get back into it. And also, the Statue of Liberty is also Lucifer in disguise, if you will. And it's the same face as that dragon I just showed y'all, and the same face as the statue that we just looked at, which is right here. Which is that go Lady Liberty, supposed to be a woman, but it's actually Lucifer. And that go the chains on his feet, and that go the chains on her feet, supposed to be, but it's Lucifer, which is a human dragon. That's who he is. And as we know, the white folks are the descendants of the human dragons, right? And like this photo here, you could see the ridges, the dragon ridges in her back, all the way in her tail, the same dragon ridges in his back and throughout his tail. And also other white folks, human dragons, hold on, that has, like for instance, right here, this human dragon has it in the top of his neck, versus hers is in the bottom of her tail, towards her spine, going to her tail. His is at the top. He don't have one in his spine because he's a different type of human dragon, which is actually his back is pushed in. Now, if we look at this human dragon right, where is it? Is another one. I didn't do a collide with this one, but right here, for instance, you see this human dragon got his dragon ridges in the middle of his back. We just seen one that got them at the top, and then we looked at the lady who got hers at the bottom. This human dragon got his in the middle of his back. And then like this female human dragon right here, you see she got hers all the way down from top to bottom, so including it in the middle, you know what I mean? But her buttocks has been left out. I wonder why they didn't get that whole thing right there. And look at her hands, very weird looking from that position, like something is going on there, definitely. Now I'm gonna play a Bible verse, but we got these wait, I'm gonna wait till the jets get through flying real quick, and we can get into it. Look at this human dragon. Hers go all the way down, all the way to her small tail. She got a mini tail. See, her ridges go all the way right here, all the way to her butt, and then you can see the crater and hers. And yeah, she got the full on reptile booty. Yeah, she got the 100% reptile booty. Well, which they don't really have. So we're gonna take a look at, listen to Revelations real quick, and what Revelations say about it. All right, so let's go here. See what Revelation got to say. And let's see. All right, hold on real quick. Since I'm in airplane mode, they want me to go online, which I'm not, because a lot of pop-ups and all this stuff happens. So it says Satan was cast. This is what I want y'all to focus on right here. Satan cast to earth. Hold on. Right here. Satan thrown down to earth. All right. Now warn heaven, Michael and his angels fighting against the dragon. And the dragon and his angels fought back. But he was defeated, and there was no longer any place for them in heaven. And the great dragon was thrown down, that ancient serpent who is called the devil and Satan, the deceiver of the whole world. He was thrown down to the earth, and his angels were thrown down with him. Key word. And his angels. Key word right there. We're going to focus on his angels were cast with him. Now, as you heard, but they, of course, they changed the words because they said he swept. But the original words was he created a third of the stars in heaven and cast them upon this earth. All right. Now, after the and then I heard a loud voice in heaven saying, "Now salvation of the power of the kingdom of God and the authority of Christ." All right, so it tells you, it explains how Satan was thrown down to this earth, right? He was cast to this earth. Now, if we can kind of weed out where this Bible has been tampered with, because it says right here, let me show y'all. He is called the devil and Satan and the deceiver of the whole world. He was thrown down to earth and his angels thrown with him. So he's deceiver of this whole world. Now, let's do the math. We finna dive a little deep into it real quick, y'all. All right? Hold on 1 second. Let's just see what's really going on. Now, when you go to your Google Earth, here go the dragon right here. That great serpent, Satan. So, this is the only enormous, when the Bible mentions words like enormous or great, red dragon and this and that, this is the only enormous great dragon. Look at his left wing, all of South America, and his right wing, all of Antarctica, and his head, in which he is moving, by the way, y'all, again, because I'm going to show y'all why I know he's moving. And his head is all of the South Georgia, South Sandwich Islands, and you can see his nostrils, which are literally islands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 islands now. Before, it was only 7. I think about 7 islands, right? Look how many islands it is now. We're going to zoom in a little bit closer on Satan's face. Look how many islands it is now. We're going to put the little dots there so y'all can see. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can even go as far as 11 and 12. But we just go 9. We'll go back 9. 9 islands. All across Satan's nose. Big. Big, big, big. Now, the reason why I say he's moving, because now look, Google image is picking up that now it looks like he got an eye right here now and an eye right here now. That's perfectly fine. And you can see the imagery in the water is now changing. And look at his hair. Long fucking hairs, y'all. Let me tell you, Google image is able to see the motherfucker hair, y'all. Look at his hair. This is Satan's hair. Do you know how long, how deep this is in the ocean, y'all? I don't think we have a clue just how deep this is. That little stretch right there is probably 75,000 miles. I'm just saying it could be. It's deep, though, y'all. I'm not saying that's exactly how long it is, but, yo, his hair is deep as fuck, y'all. Long hair, all right? Satan has long hair. They need to get a submarine and get some real raw pictures and share it with us instead of keeping all these fucking secrets all the time. Anyway, though, so, and look at his body, right? His body mass. Look at his feet. Remember I showed y'all where his feet at. Okay, we got his back feet right here. This is Satan's back feet. You zoom in close, You can even see Satan's claws, which are small islands themselves. That's how fucking big Satan is. He's huge. Look at his claw. 1 claw, 2 claw, 3 claws. Remember, okay? So when you look at his tail, you can see where the ridges take off from. His tail is right here, and it goes, hold on, his tail is right here, and it goes all the way literally across the whole entire world, y'all. All the way across the whole entire world. Fiji Islands, all that. Philippines, all that's his tail. Huge tail. And that go the dagger in his tail right there. That thing right here is what created the third of the stars in heaven and cast them upon this earth. And that tail looks like a head itself, and is not far from the body of Satan. That'll be his right back leg, and it may not be broken, but it could be broken. Now, what's throwing me off is this right here. I don't know what kind of leg is this, or if it's been chopped off, because it's folded up with his wing somehow, some weird type of way. It's folded up with his wing. Let me finish this video a little later. Oh no, it's only like 5, I guess, here. So yeah, hold on. Matter of fact, yeah. So, yeah, and then now what we're gonna do is go back to the picture where it says the dragon fought back. Right here, now the great red dragon. You can see he casting his stars upon this earth. Now here, you can see his stars falling, which are his angels, his human dragons. He's casting his human dragons upon this earth, and they're falling directly to the earth fast. Thousands of them. All right. Now you can see him right here again, casting his stars, which is his angels, upon this earth before fighting the war in heaven. This is before he fought the war in heaven. They hitting like nuclear bombs. Boom. Busting up the earth. All right. You can see Satan's as he looking at the woman standing on with the moon, standing on top of the moon, clothed with the sun or whatever, right? And he's so angry, he's already casting his stars upon this earth. You can see his stars hitting the earth like bombs. Boom, boom. That is actually what created the beast that's in the Gulf of Mexico, come from Satan, which is a different type of dragon. So, as you can see, for instance, right here, you see some of Satan's heads looks different, right? Which some of them could have got chopped off in the war too. But this one looks long. Pay attention to that. You see this dragon face right here? It looks long, right? He got a long beak. You see these dragon faces are different. These dragon heads, they all look different. Different dragon heads, right? Now look at this one. Look long, right? Big reptile. This thing is so accurate, y'all. We just don't understand how accurate this is. Right now today, you can see see the hands of Satan, his first hands. And you can see it in the white people who got big hands. They got like long clawy looking fingers, right? But anyway, I mean the human reptiles. So look at this real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show y'all the beast in the Gulf of Mexico that comes from Satan. We're back on Satan. Now let's look at when he cast the stars upon this earth. Bang! One of them hit right here in the Gulf of Mexico. And that is what created this big boy right here. This big beast right here. Give me 1 second. And he is still alive. Now, we just looked at the mouth, one of the heads of Satan, right? Now, let's zoom in on this beast in the Gulf of Mexico. Voila. Look at this type of dragon. Look. He got the same long dragon looking snout. Look at his wingspan. Huge. And his back feet goes all the way by Florida, which is a giant dead turtle, and his head goes all the way to Mexico. Mexico City to be exact. Huge, huge beast, and he's still alive. And he could awaken any day now. And he's gonna be serious damage. And Florida is a turtle, for those of you who don't know. This is Lake Okeechobee, which is the turtle left eye. This is Fort Myers, which is the turtle right eye. And Miami would be the turtle mouth, what had been ripped out, or he died with his mouth open and half of his jaw was ripped open from the stars Satan cast upon this earth. And he's a giant dead turtle. And Cuba, or he could have been dead before Satan cast the stars upon this earth, which cracked his shell up and ripped his face off and created all the islands, including Cuba. And Cuba is literally half. This is Cuba. It's literally half of Florida. It's a piece of Florida, actually, literally a piece of Florida, Cuba. All right. Going back to Satan casting his stars upon this earth. We took a look at the human dragons, which they are descendants of Satan and the fallen stars. That's what brought forth these humans. But why they turned black Jesus into a white Jesus, I don't know. They deceived their people, which really messed their people up, because they had their people thinking, well, anyway, you know how the story goes. All right, so they changed that. Here's an image of Satan being cast upon this earth. They want to show you like a rough little, like a little small diagram, and you can see his angels that he created to fight with him in heaven being cast to the earth with him. That's why you see so many dead dragon bones and so many dead dragons and reptiles all over the place in the United States, and everywhere else, probably around the world. Satan's angel, and you can see Satan looking mad as he's being cast out of heaven down to this earth. And we just saw where he's at. We just saw what he looked like. Human dragons. And that's a quick, here's another human dragon. And there's a quick video of human dragons, which was supposed to be a white. I think this one right here may not be a real photo though, y'all. But although they do have tails that are that big, some of them, and it might be real though. It might be real, but I just look kind of a little suspect to me. But it could be real, because we know that white folks are real 100% human dragons. I know it seems unbelievable, but they are. They are real human dragons. This is who they are. This is their lineage, okay? Lucifer and Satan are two different people, two different things. Satan is a pure dragon. Lucifer is a human dragon, descendant from Satan. White people are descendants of Lucifer. And, of course, many other human dragons that was cast upon this earth with Lucifer. He's a 50-50, which means he was a 50% dragon, 50% human. And like this guy right here, he's a 50-50. And it's supposed to be Lucifer. He's supposed to be Lucifer, but it's a different color. And this is also Lucifer. And this is also Lucifer. All right, he's a 50-50, 50% human, 50% dragon. And this is also Lucifer. It's supposed to be the Statue of Liberty, but it's Lucifer. It's he's a human dragon, right? Human dragon. Half human, half dragon. Half human, half dragon. Half human, half dragon. All human dragons. You can see this little boy was starting to grow his horns on the top of his head. He got a small set of horn. And that's also where they get the movie Hellboy. He had one growing out the back of his head too a little bit. And then you got his tail, where they get the movie Hellboy from, really, because it's true. I know it's hard to believe, but they are human dragons. They're a real deal 100% human dragons. And they didn't know it. Look, she even got the reptile butt. She got the reptile booty. She don't even got the crater. She got the full-on reptile butt, the human dragon type butt, like a pure lizard butt, if that makes sense. But she don't got the tail. Well, hers is different because she's a different type of human dragon. And then you got this one with the ribs, with the thick rib cage. She's a different type of human dragon as well. They are types of human dragons. Yep, real deal human dragons. All right, catch y'all next video. Stay safe and peace out.